Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to teach you how to change strings on an electric guitar. We've got a Gibson Les Paul model where we'll change the string on. If it's the first time you do this, make sure you have a look first how the string is winded up. Put the string on in the right way again. So the first thing I do is I take off all the string, because I take the chance, if I change the strings, that I clean the guitar a little bit. What we got here, it's this winder kind of thing. This just makes life easier in winding up and down the strings. And the pliers, so I can cut the lengths of the string. And what I've got here, this is just cleaning tools you can get in every guitar shop. It's nothing special. And I got a headstock tuner for pretty fast tuning. So, like I mentioned before, have a look first how the string is winded up. So that means the three bottom strings, they go on the inside, start the winding on the inside. So away from the guitar, you will tune it up. It's for the first three strings down here. And the high strings, they're just the opposite. To tune them up, you bring them to the guitar. So as you see, the pitch goes higher, and as you turn them away, you will lower the pitch. So the first thing you do, you remember this, to bring them up again in the right position. And the next thing you do is you bring down all the string. That's why I use the winder, because I'm way faster doing that. So let's go for it. Okay, now it's a little bit cleaning time. That's why I like to take off all the strings, because I really can go also to the parts underneath, and I can clean the headstock as well. I just use this towel. Now I put on some of this cleaner moisture. Then we need a packet of new strings. Make sure put the same gauge on that was on the guitar before. Don't use thicker or thinner strings, otherwise you have to readjust your guitar. And then I start usually on the low E string. I put on the bridge again. Make sure you have the right side of the string. So with this part, there is this small part on it. That's the end of the string. Bring it through the hole and tear it through. Tear it through on the headstock of your guitar, and then make sure it runs through the seam back here on the bridge. So I brought it up, and then it has to go through this little thing. And then it's important to have the right length for the string. So not too short, but also not too long. I mean, this is kind of an experience thing, but usually I pull it through the whole way, and then I go back for like 2 or 3 centimeters. And then I start turning away from my body to tighten the string. Bring maybe a bit more, and I just keep tighten the string. So now string number 1 is back on the guitar. I bring it just to a tension, yeah? I'm not really going for pitch at this stage. So I go on with the A string, do the same thing again. Bring it through. Bring it through the hole here. Make sure it runs through these little gaps. Push it, that it has some tension, and then take the sidewinder, release the tension, bring it a little bit back, and then again turn the sidewinder away from your body. Right. So, step in, go for some tension, that's fine. So we're going for the D string. Same thing again. Bring it through. Bring it up there. Pull it, bring it a little bit back, and turn it away from your body until the guitar string gets the tension. Okay, that's right. So we got the D string. Okay. So now you have to take care, because now you have to switch the directions. I'm going for the G string. Put it through the hole. Same thing over here. Pull it through. Get the tension. Fit it in the gaps. Bring it a little bit back, and now you turn it in the other direction. Turn it to your body. This is important, otherwise you will still be able to tune the guitar, but it feels very unnatural if the string goes in the wrong direction. That's a very beginner's mistake that you shouldn't do if you change your strings. So that's the almost final one. We've got then one more to go. Same thing again. Bring it back. Bring it here through the hole. And then loose. Bring it back a little bit. Turn it until it gets the tension. So here it is now running proper, you see? I loosen it a little bit, bring it back again. And just turn until it gets some tension. That's pretty fine. So, the final one, we're almost done. Okay, just brought it to the hose again, and turn it until it gets tension. So, that's pretty good. So, there shouldn't be too many windings here, because if there are too many windings, you will have the problem that the guitar won't stay in tune very well, because there's always something the string can give in, yeah? So there should be like 2 or 3 windings around this area. 2 or 3, not more. In my case, there is just 1.5 on some of the string. That's pretty fine. That means the guitar will stay pretty good and pretty fast in tune. If you have too many windings up there, you will have problems tuning the guitar. If you have too less, then you have the problem you won't tune the guitar at all, because there's just not enough string to it. That's why you never cut it first, you cut it last. So what we do now, we got a guitar with new strings but out of tune. So now the tuner comes in, it will help us to tune the guitar. So I just turn it on. I have it set to chromatic because my guitar tuning is flat, but that doesn't matter for this showcase. Almost good. And now I will bring it to pitch. Very important thing is you always tune the guitar in raising the pitch. That means you bring it up from a low pitch to a high pitch. Never tune it from a high pitch to a low pitch. So if it is out of tune, let's say this is a D and it's sharp or flat, doesn't matter. If it's flat, you just keep on pulling until it's on the right pitch. If it's sharp, bring it down until it's flat and then tune it from down to up, always. Okay. This is normal. This is when the string gives in a little bit. You will get more windings up there. So we're getting close. It's deep. So now we're close to the E. So now I go through them again really quick. See, it is already flattened a little bit. This is pretty good. See, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Flattened a little bit. So now we got the guitar almost in good tune. And now what I do is I pull on every string just a little bit to make sure it releases the tension from the string, which is too much. I go through all the strings from bottom to top, from top to bottom, doesn't matter. Tune again. Now they're supposed to be flat, all of them. So do it another time. Bring it back in tune. That's why these headstock tuners are very neat, because you're pretty fast. Here we lost like a half step. You will lose more on the thinner string than on the thicker string. So again, I'll do it again. I go through this maybe 2 times, maybe 3 times, and I don't really grab them, yeah, but I don't know whether we can see it on the video, but I pull them a little bit, maybe a centimeter or 1.5 from the fretboard. So this one is pretty good already. Here we are a little bit flat, a little bit flat. Here we lost more, so lost almost a half step. So I'll go through the high strings again. Should be the last time now. You have to retune it maybe after while playing a little bit, or do some bendings, whatever. But we're back in tune. Okay. So now what I do, I cut all the useless lengths of the string, cut it down to size. Perfectly restringed guitar. So I hope I could help you a little bit. Thank you for watching. Let's rock. some bendings, whatever. But we're back in tune. Okay. So now what I do, I cut all the useless lengths of the string, cut it down to size. Now we got a perfectly restringed guitar. So I hope I could help you a little bit. Thank you for watching. Let's rock.